Hey guys, let's settle down for a minute and talk about that first half. I don't need to tell you how important the rest of this game is, so listen close. Everybody was really mentally prepared tonight. That shows in the scoring we got off the bench. We didn't miss a beat no matter what lineup we had in there. We're going to keep a deep rotation in the second half, so everybody stay ready. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3.
What a stellar outing in this one for Wallace. 15 points and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Green, he's checked in for Miami. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Wallace is checked in for Darren Williams. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Wade with no one around. Misses the 3.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Trying to shoot. Wallace dishes to Parsons, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And that's height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, it's just not a lot the defense can do.
Here's Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Gasol's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
No good from Dragic. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jordan with the screen on Dragic. Gasol setting the pick for Parsons. Here's Wallace. Hits it from three-point range. And now an 11-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
They double him with Wallace. From the low block, and Dragic finishes it off. Dragic has got 12 points in the game.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific.
He's shooting at 44% pretty recently. Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. Wade, right through the knee for the layup. He's got 6.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. A little artistry on the inside helps him make it happen.
Wallace with the ball. Wade picks him up. The 17-footer. That's good for Wallace on the assist by Butler. 20 points for Wallace.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And the Heat making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Mirotic is checked in. Green, the screen. Three-pointer. The shot no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And they continue to control the ball.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Mirotic hits the bucket.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Dragic kicks to Green. That doesn't go either for Green. Wallace, the pass to Mirotic, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And the wide-open shot from Green. Miami no good on that time either. The Bulls leading by 14. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Count that once. 22 points for Wallace.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Some good numbers for Gasol. He's got 10 rebounds and 1 steal. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Vasquez comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Watson in for Goran Dragic. The Bulls also changing it up. Mike Dunleavy, who's checked in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Livingston in for Butler.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
They get a hand on it. The pass to Stoudemire. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Watson for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Vasquez dishes to Watson. He kicks it to Vasquez. Nailed from three-point land. Vasquez has got 8 points.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Wallace misses. The Heat trail by 15. Vasquez can't get it to go.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
Watson kicks to Bosh. Double team on Bosh. He feeds it to Vasquez. Here's Mirotic. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Watson kicks to Vasquez. No one near him. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Vasquez. Vasquez has got his 6th assist on the night. Gasol passes to Livingston. There's the feed to Wallace. The fadeaway. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
The Bulls leading by 19 points.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
At the elbow, it's Gasol. Pass to Livingston. The dish to Dunleavy. And here's the fast break. Watson leading the way. Pass to Bosh. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Bosh with another miss.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Wallace. No good on the 3. And Miami shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the wing on the left. Livingston dishes to Gasol. Wallace right side. From deep. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They push it up 4 on 3. Takes a shot at the elbow. No good. And a wide open look for... He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beater!
He hit that shot like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
That is what you call much in the clutch.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our with some changes. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Bosh. And it's Green in for Vasquez. Taking a look at the Bulls. Wallace, he's in at the point. Portis is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Dunleavy in at the small forward position. Dragic against Wallace. Puts up a three. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Gasol, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Back to Dragic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Dragic has got 8 points here in this quarter. Dragic against Wallace. Rivers gets to Gasol. Knocks down the 10-footer.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Clean and simple.
Chicago's on 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Ennis, he's checked in for Green. And it's Watson in for Dwayne Wade.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Bulls.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Watson, the pass to Dragic. Dishes to Watson. Lets it go with the 3. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Marbles checked in for Goran Dragic. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Wallace kicks to Gasol. Back to Wallace. Tries from 16. Another one falls for Chicago.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Watson for 3. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Wallace goes in. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of the series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
Without his leadership and his spectacular play tonight, they wouldn't be holding the lead in this series. The bottom line is they are now in the driver's seat. Looking very good and going forward, like me and my convertible.
His offensive performance was the main reason they walked out of here with the win tonight. You got a sense early on it was going to be a big game from him. His attitude, his swagger, it was B-I-G. He gave them an ultra-reliable option every time down the floor.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of Round 2 for tonight. More Round 2 action yet to come. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, everybody.